Hi, T. Carlson here, and back with more Power Rangers Lightning Collection figures. Today we're going to be taking a look at another one of the iconic Villain of the Day characters who was released as a figure in the Lightning Collection, and that figure we're looking at today is Pumpkin Wrapper. Pumpkin Wrapper appeared as a villain twice in the show, once in the latter half of the first season, and again in the second season, accompanied by some other monsters. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this figure. I'm going to share a few opinions and let you know if I recommend it or not. Let's get started. Here's a nice close-up of the figure in its box. Nice picture of the character on the side there. Again, same thing on this side. Picture continues from the front. Top of the box, bottom of the box. Back's got the figure posed using some of his accessories. So now let's crack it open. Here's Pumpkin Wrapper on his plastic card. You can see all the accessories that are included in addition to the figure itself. So let's start taking his accessories out and show off what he's got to offer. As with most Lightning Collection figures, he's got two interchangeable hands. Here he's got an open hand and a fist hand. He's got an energy effect piece that he can use. He has a smaller Vine Whip accessory he can use as a weapon. He's got a second, much larger Vine Whip accessory that he can use. He comes with 3 pumpkins, and these are more than just decorative pieces. If you look on the bottom, there's actually a hole. You can actually put these on the heads of other figures, which is pretty cool. So you can recreate the Putty Patrollers that he was accompanied by that had pumpkins on their heads, or you can put pumpkins on the Rangers' heads for when Pumpkin Wrapper trapped them in there and they were suffocating. And now we'll take a look at the actual figure. Okay, and here we have Pumpkin Wrapper, certainly one of the most eccentric villains among villains of the day, and that's certainly saying something. So we'll go up and down, head to toe on this figure, and I'll show off what he can do. Nice close-up of the front. Here's a close-up of the back. So this big pumpkin head piece can rotate back and forth, and not really a lot in the way of like vertical articulation, but that's kind of to be expected. He has the ball joint arms that most figures in the line do. Arms rotate just past the shoulder. Articulated elbows. Wrists can swivel, which again is pretty much par for the course, especially considering he's got the interchangeable hands. Torso can rotate. Decent array of motion there. Ball joint legs. Knees are articulated. He's got these really funky looking feet because of the unconventional nature of the character. Those can go up and down and swivel left to right. Again, fairly normal as far as the Lightning Collection goes. Now, before I get on with Pumpkin Wrapper, I'm going to show off putting one of these pumpkins on a Power Rangers head. So my buddy Zach here is going to help us out. We'll go ahead and pop off his helmet. And we're going to replace it with a pumpkin. And there we go. He's being suffocated with a pumpkin on his head, just like on the show. I really like that they included these pumpkin accessories because that's great. Something that you can not only use for playing with this figure, but also to interact with the others. Again, all figures in this collection are sold separately. Black Ranger's not included. I'm just using him here for an example of what you can do with those pumpkin accessories. We'll give him back his regular head, and we'll move on with the reveal. Now, again, here's our figure. We've got this Vine Whip accessory, and he's got actually 2 open hands here, so we'll pry his hand open and throw that in there. Okay, and there we go. Because of the way that Lightning Collection figures are, it is kind of hard to open up the fingers and get an accessory in there, but once you get it in there, it's usually in there pretty good, and that's no exception here. We'll also try out the bigger whip accessory, so again, same deal here. There, we got that on. Because this whip's quite a bit longer and bigger, it's harder to get him to pose with it and really keep it where you want it to go, but overall it's a decent looking accessory. And then he also has his energy effect piece. You could try putting this on the whip. I've tried doing that without much luck, but I'm gonna put it on his arm, so that actually looks pretty good right there. And you can actually take one of the pumpkins and stick that in the end, so it looks like he's about to imprison one of those Rangers' heads in a pumpkin so that they suffocate. So great little accessory there. We'll also try out his 2 alternate hands as well. And there we've got the open hand and the fist hand. So overall, I would have to say Pumpkin Wrapper is a pretty impressive figure. The level of detail on here is really high. I love that face, and even the rest of the body looks surprisingly good. It's got that sort of pumpkin texture to it. It's got the interchangeable hands, the energy effect pieces, got not 1 but 2 vine whips, and I absolutely love these pumpkin accessories because you can use them for set dressing and you can put them on the heads of other figures, just like on the show, which I really appreciate. The only thing I really don't like about this figure is it's a little awkward, like using the bigger whip and maybe trying to put the energy piece on there, but again, overall, I think this is actually one of the better figures in the Lightning collection, and it's nice to get a villain for a change instead of a hero. I want to start seeing more Monster of the Day figures. They actually announced they're going to be doing Eye Guy from the first season, so I'll certainly review him when I get my hands on him. Are you a fan of the Power Rangers Lightning collection? Have you had a chance to pick up Pumpkin Wrapper yet? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to my channel because I'm always posting new videos, and be sure you give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. See you next time.